Let's do a story time, shall we? So today and yesterday kind of tied together. Okay, so yesterday, my cat went out into the breezeway. We have like our house, the breezeway, and then the other part of the house, and they're connected. And then the breezeway leads to outside, both to our backyard and to like the driveway. So, my cat has always like kind of shown interest in like going out. So I would every once in a while like pick her up and hold her, but as soon as like we get past the steps into the breezeway, she kind of starts freaking out. And anytime I like head out to the breezeway, she'll like kind of like sniff by the door. And that was up until yesterday. Yesterday, she actually showed active interest in wanting to go into the breezeway. I was like, okay, and she went and explored for a second. I'm like, okay, no problem. And then today, I almost died at least 3 times today. Not literally, figuratively, but my heart went. Anyway, so what happened was, like I said, she's usually not really interested, mildly curious, then gets scared. Yesterday, she just really wanted to explore Breezeway. Like I said, when I explored wasn't a problem. Now today, I don't know if it was me and I just wasn't paying attention, or if it was my sister on the way to work who wasn't paying attention, but she got out. Like, she got out. She wasn't in the breezeway, she was fucking outside. Which, we don't live in the boondocks or anything, or like the butt fuck of the middle of nowhere, but we do live in an area where there is danger. We are right by a busy road. It's pretty rare, but we do get bears. We have raccoons. We have a fucking eagle nesting nearby. We have coyotes, and we regularly see cougars. So, like, when I say, like, oh, my cat got out, and you're just, like, okay, I can understand the road, but, like, no, you don't understand. She was fucking lucky. Fucking lucky. Because that's, like, on a daily. Like I said, the bears are rare. The raccoons, I don't know if they would do anything, but we do have them actively living by, a family of them. And like I said, it is not rare for us to see coyotes or fucking cougars. We literally had them kill several chickens of our neighbors who were not that far away from us. I can look their kids in the eyes from our backyard. Like, you understand, from their backyard to ours, that's how close we are. So, like, and I don't mean like, oh, we have an eagle like within like 5 miles. Like, no, we literally had a motherfucker in our backyard tree. A fucking eagle. I live in America, have lived here my entire life. I've never seen a bald eagle. You know what I saw in my back fucking yard? Pretty sure it was a bald eagle. Like, do you like, you, it's real lucky. So yeah, so I don't know, because the thing is, yesterday, our dog Cheerio, my sister's dog, he's not feeling well. We don't exactly know what's going on. The running theory is maybe he had some kind of seizure, but he wasn't like shaking like how you would think, like in like dramatizations you see on TV, like people like foaming at the mouth or anything like that. He was just like shaking, but he does that sometimes, and it could just because he was cold. His mom likes to ice her back with like an ice pack, and sometimes he'll sit on it cold. So it wasn't like that unusual. It doesn't screaming stroke. So he just very lethargic, didn't want to move, didn't really want to drink water, wasn't eating, but he's like usually picky, so that's not really a red flag for us. Like, we're used to him sometimes just being like, nah, not interested. So we took him to the vet. And so, because he's been lethargic, I've been like picking him up and taking him outside to go pee. Luckily, he seems to be doing better today. But so I was holding him and then going down the stairs, and I did see Iggy behind me. Like I said, like sometimes she'll sniff at the door, and I closed it. So I don't know if like I thought I closed it and she got out real fast and I just didn't see it. Like, I was paying attention to Cheerio and my feet going down the stairs because I was afraid I would trip. So I don't know if it was me, just maybe like she got out and I was letting him back in or something. I don't know how. But yeah, she literally, like, I was looking around for her, and it's not that weird for her to just like kind of disappear. Like, sometimes she'll go in the bathroom, there's like a little spot in the bathtub. We have like this stupid like mantle thing in the bathroom. I don't know what the fuck you call it. And there's like a little cat thing there. Like, she could fucking go there. She'll take naps there That doesn't surprise me. She'll go in my sister's room, go into the covers. That doesn't surprise me. Like she'll disappear. So like it's not like the red flags were not red flagging. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, where the fuck is my cat? And then I heard well, she doesn't do that. My cat does not do that. She will talk to you. She will talk, she will meow. But she does not incessantly do that. So I heard that, and my first thought is, oh, is she... Because my dad, like, built this thing for her. Like, the neighbor and my nephew and my dad all built this, like, thing. Like, where he had the thing, it's like where the air conditioning goes, but it's also kind of doubles as, like, a little, like, walkway outside for the cat. And they expanded it. So, like, is she just outside, like, bitching at something? Like, what? Like, there was an alarm bell, but it wasn't, like, you know? I was like, where the fuck? Like, I'm trying to think of what the fuck she's doing. So I was like, alert, but I wasn't panicking yet. And then I was like, I'm like, there's no fucking way my cat got onto the breezeway. I was like, oh, maybe she got into the breezeway. So I was like, okay, it's an enclosed space. There's like, to, you know, it's fine. So like I go on the breezeway, I don't see her, but I still hear her, but it's louder. So I'm like, did she get stuck under something in the breezeway? Because there's like a bunch of stuff there, just like randomly scattered about. So I was like, was she like get stuck like underneath my dad's fucking tool bench or something? Like, and then I look up because I'm looking at like the ground to like figure out if she's ducked underneath something, and she's just bitching that way. And she's like, "Mom, I'm trying to get in," you know. And I see this screen door, like the screen part of the door is falling out. It's like half of like door, and then like the upper half is like a fucking screen. That has been ripped to shit. Like it was already ripped a little bit. Like it's off its fucking hinges completely now. Like just barely hanging on. I'm just like, now the alarm bells are going. And so I'm not even opening the breezeway door to like look outside into the backyard. I'm looking through the fucking hole, looking down and seeing my cat like, Mom, I made a mistake, Mom. So now I'm like, how the fuck did you get out? Because my first thought is like, cougars, coyotes, there's a fucking road. Like, there's shit that could have gotten her. So I'm like, why are you outside, Mom? Why are you outside, Mom? That's what's going on. So I'm like picking her up, and like we're in the breezeway, and I'm like, well, the fuck did you? And he's like, Mom. She's like clawing my shoulder, Mom. Like she's traumatized herself a little bit, and was like we're both like, just no. And so I'm like, you're an indoor cat. You're an indoor cat. You don't understand. You can't survive out there. It's just, oh. Then I finally come down, the cat's in the house. I wipe off the dandelion seed that stuck to her face along with a bunch of other shit. I don't know how long she was out there. It could have been like super long, but like, I want to say, I don't think it could be more than 10 minutes. It wasn't like super long, but definitely long enough for us both to have a little bit of trauma for this now. Anyway, so yeah, I'm all like calm down. I sit down on my bed. I have Cheerio next to me. This is like a couple hours ago. This was this morning. I want to say maybe around 9 something. And right now I think it's like, yeah, it's almost 12:30. So I've had time to calm down. Anyway, so between like 8 and 9, I think is when this happened. And yeah, so she's on her cat tower, like, I'm like, I hope you're fucking repenting. Like, you've traumatized yourself real good, and now you know if you're an inside cat for a reason. I'm like, you don't go outside without mommy or someone holding on to you, or your little cat condo, fucking gnat. You don't, obviously, I know the cat can't fucking hear me, but like, understand me, not hear me, you know what I mean? And so cut to a couple hours later, the next time I get up, I, go to take Cheerio out, And then I almost have a heart attack again because I see a cat that looks identical to Iggy in the fucking backyard again. And my first thought is, how the fuck did you get out again? And it took me a second to realize, oh no, okay, that's not Iggy. That's Baby. Baby is a stray that just kind of randomly came up to my sister and my recently deceased sister, and it's been like a year, over a year since she's been gone, but like she just kind of came to us. So she was a stray and had been clearly for a while. So I'm not as worried about her because I feel like she has more street cred. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I worry, but like, it took me a second to realize that's not her. Obviously, she's bigger than Iggy, and she, like I said, it literally took me a second. I was freaking the fuck out that she got out again. But then I remembered that Baby, one adult cat, Iggy, just recently became an adult, I think. She has more white underneath her chin, but she does look like she's fucking Iggy's aunt. So it was like, oh no. Yeah, so yes, I have to shake the screen for dramatic effect because it's fun, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, and then that was my second heart attack today. And then we had the third heart attack just before I sat down now here, where I got my mom breakfast and I was telling mom all of this. And, you know, my dad, you know, hey, as soon as he gets home, I'm like, hey, look, you're not going to have a fun surprise when you walk into the breezeway because this is what happened. Thankfully, he didn't get mad. Usually he's pretty temperamental, but like he didn't seem to give shit. Like, okay. Like, it was already falling out anyway, so maybe that's why. But, so that makes it sound real bad. But that's not abusive or anything. It's none of that. He gets angry easily. Again, that doesn't sound good. Basically, we're both hot-tempered, both me and him. So, like, I was expecting a son of a bitch, like, just like the Yosemite Sam, me and my sister call it, where he just, he, like, mumbles to himself, cussing. Like, he's a cartoon character. That just, like, motherfucker, son of a... So I was expecting that, but, like, there's nothing. So I was like, okay, cool. He's not angry. Awesome. So, yeah. Third time. So, just telling my mom all this, my dad all this, go outside to let Cheerio out. Come back in, make my mom breakfast, get her a soda and ice and all that stuff, blah, 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 you know, daily shit. And then my parents recently got like a new chair. It's like a rocking chair, armchair type of thing, but it looks covered. And I think the problem is one is too low, at least for me. So this is just my space. It's too low, and also I think it's back heavy. And Iggy really likes this chair. So what happened was, so it was a rocking chair. So I'm like gently like moving it because it's very touchy. So I'm like gently like rocking back and forth. She's on it, just rolling around, have a good time on like the seat part. And then like I'm moving it back and forth. So then she catches my hand. I think she saw like, you know, you do this to like a cat. You get their attention. So that's what happens. So I see a second before she does it. She jumps onto the back. Luckily I have a hold on to the thing. I thought she would have catapulted herself across the fucking house. And I'm like laughing, but also like, oh God, oh, stop trying to kill your mother. And then there's a little screw on the mantle, and I see it, and then she sees that I see something, and she goes, oh, what is this? I'm like, don't you fucking do it, Iggy. All of this within a couple of hours this morning, and I'm like, can you not kill your mother today, please? Can you just stop? Meanwhile, she's calmed down. She's like, hey, Grandma, what's up? I'm like, I don't think I forgot what the fuck happened this morning, little girl. And how you almost killed your mama. Like, I don't know. But yeah, that was the tale of Iggy and her big adventure and her mother's almost heart attack 3 times today. So, yeah. It's like my little cat horror story. I love her, but like, I am absolutely shocked that she did get out. But I'm even more shocked that this bitch was literally like at the door like, Mom, I made a mistake. Yeah, so basically intimacy, I'm like, you don't understand, you're an indoor cat. Every time I see her, you're an indoor cat now. You're an indoor cat for a reason. Don't you get your ass outside again, don't you do it. Okay, Mom, I love you. I'm like, I love you too. You almost fucking died, you idiot. They were real fucking close and you had no survival instincts. So, yeah. I'm gonna pet the puppy. My cat's sleeping like she didn't do nothing wrong today. I hope you enjoyed my trauma and my cats. She probably doesn't remember what the fuck she did. It's probably already gone. Anyway, yeah. So, want to tell me any of your stories? If you had a similar experience of having a not so fun time with your fuzz children, let's not repeat that. Okay. Like I'll scratch. Maybe that'll be a spot. Get the rest of my coffee.